Rock wanted Cody to turn heel, and they poo-pooed it.
Yep.
So then Rock's next idea was John Cena turning heel, which was plan B. And I also think at that point, Rock was a little bit pissed off because this was the second WrestleMania in a row that they didn't listen to him. So I think at that point he said, well, you're on your own.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here with Vince Russo for another episode of none other than Riding with Russo. Vince Russo, how are you?
I am good, doctor. How are you, doctor?
It's another day in paradise, my friend. Another day in paradise, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Well, speaking of pro wrestling paradise, Travis Scott is the same person who gave Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Gave him a shiner earlier this year, and that's going to be for naught because 5 months later, 6 months later, all of this came about for Travis Scott, apparently, according to WrestleVotes Radio, not going to be integrated into WWE programming or booking or storyline, with The Rock not being there, since then too. Why? What happened to this amazing heel turn from John Cena? Why did it just collapse, Vince?
Well, for starters, I think it was plan B. Because Rock has told us this. Cody has told us this. Rock wanted Cody to turn heel, and they poo-pooed it. Yeah. So then Rock's next idea was John Cena turning heel, which was plan B. And I also think at that point, Rock was a little bit pissed off because this was the second WrestleMania in a row that they didn't listen to him. So I think at that point he said, well, you're on your own. There are other things I could do rather than hang around here and be shot down every time I come up with something. So at that point, Rock takes himself out of it creatively. So now you don't have him involved in it creatively at all. So now you're expecting Triple H and whoever else at the WWE to pick up the ball and make chicken salad out of chicken you-know-what.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to Travis Scott, why was he – I mean, I know that he had the theme song for WrestleMania, so he had a prominent role there. Do you think that was an audible too, to just throw him in there to kind of make it like, why was he there anyways? Why was he used in your opinion?
Bro, I'm thinking maybe he was boys with The Rock. Okay. I mean, bro, he's over. He's Bad Bunny over. That's what they use Bad Bunny for. So, he definitely is over. Why, I have no idea. I mean, I've listened to the guy and like, oh, okay, but he's got a huge following. And I guarantee you, because he was so over, he probably had some connection with The Rock. So that's why they used him. But, bro, here's the thing, man. When it comes down to it, bro, this guy has more money than he'll never know what to do with. And oh yeah, hey, bro, you want to participate in a wrestling match? Oh yeah, man, that's cool. That'll sound cool. Blah blah blah. You know what everybody thinks when you tell them that. They think it's playtime. They think it's jumping off the couches in the living room, and then I'll hit you over the head with a chair. However, now you're assigned to Booker T. Now you have to work. And I got to tell you, if I'm Travis Scott and I'm making multi-million dollars, I'm like, and I'm doing this, why?
Yes.
And I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. He's like, hold on. There's so many things that could have happened. Could have got gassed out. Could have got, I've amateur wrestled before, but as far as just, I've went back and forth in ropes a time or two. But it's like, when it comes to like ring, body shape, ring, all the calluses that come in with, being a wrestling, being even from a training perspective, man, it can change your mind in a heartbeat. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people go through. I mean, you know this in WCW when it was the power plant days, and so many people went through there and went through Sarge and didn't come out to see the light of day, you know. And so that type of grueling process comes with the territory. I think a lot of these celebrities, they see a Logan Paul, they see now a Jelly Roll, and they think like, oh man, maybe I can go back to my childhood and, you know, do an elbow drop and go on the top ropes real quick. And then you get into the nooks and crannies of the training, and you're like, man, let me go back to my
absolutely, bro. You know, you've got to really want to do it. Logan Paul obviously really wants to do it. Jelly Roll seems like he really wants to do it. This can't be something that you think is a goof. And I guarantee you he took this like a total goof, not having any idea. Bro, I kind of, man, I'm telling you, I think the work aspect of it, I think that's what soured Ronda Rousey. I think when Ronda Rousey saw, oh my God, I got to do all these house shows and I got to be, you know, like she wasn't used to that, bro, as a UFC fighter. And I think that really soured her on the business.
Yeah, she had the training part down. I mean, like as far as just the grueling pace and things like that, they had to do the same thing in MMA as far as just, you know, getting the reps and things like that. She's very used to that. But when it comes to the commitment of doing the shows, and I think for Rousey, like I said before, she saw the reaction. You know, she was beloved, and she even talked about that when she lost to Holly Holm. You know, when she was just a juggernaut, she was just a freight train and derailed by Holly Holm. She was talking about how she was depressed and it got really severe. And so it definitely seems like there's some emotional aspect there when it comes to dealing with losses and dealing with having her perception and reputation compromised. And you can tell that was the same thing when it came to WWE, when the fans just crapped on her, man. She ended up saying, forget it, and stuck a middle finger up to the fans and said, hey, if you want me heel, I'll be heel. But then she came back as babyface, and fans still didn't want her and did it again. That's another sign of rejection. So a lot of people don't understand that nuance when it comes to pro wrestling, man, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.